Hello, says the otherworldly voice that definitely isn't here right now and definitely doesn't at all speak during the countdown. Because who would speak during the countdown? I mean, that would just break the fourth wall to a level that doesn't even really make sense. I mean, why have the countdown if you're just gonna talk during the countdown? So anyways, hi. Okay, that is weird as heck. So, here's the thing. I can only see the chat messages in a really tiny version on the side of my screen. So that's good. That's a good sign, right? Somehow, my streaming softwares have updated in a way that I do not understand quite yet. I'm sure that won't be a problem. That will never cause issues or problems. That would never cause issues. I would never issues. Boy, don't throw rocks at me. Rude. Loud. Lord. You're so mean to me. Oh my. Eternos is being annoying. Birthday rock. I don't think that's a very good birthday gift. I don't know how to turn off my ad blocker, so Eternos is always sad at me. Do I want socks? I currently have 4 socks. So I think I'm alright on that one. But if I need more socks than that, I will let you know. Oh my. I just turned the light on. It's very bright. Alright, quick, stop it! No! Oh, you saw the moment it ticked over to the other one. Hi. Hello. I'm a mess as usual. How are things? As always, I am a mess. Here, let me tilt that up. My head is kind of being cut off. Hi. How are you? How's your day? Is your day-like? Are you feeling day-like today? If not, fix it immediately. Have a day. Anyways, hi, it's the birthday. I considered looking up copyright-free birthday music, but then realized that I didn't want to know what that would sound like. We are currently starting up the Minecraft server because I'm obsessed. As we all know, as we all well know, I'm obsessed with Minecraft. It's a problem. It's a problem. We're fine. You send Jay for my birthday in a box with air holes? Do it. I dare you. I dare you. Do it. Uh, so what did I do today for my birthday? I played a lot of Minecraft. And then there was the midday breakdown. As you do on your birthday. And then we watched a movie and ate a lot of cake. Really a lot of cake. Cake to the point where I feel ill right now. I was considering not streaming because I actively felt ill. My mother came down earlier in the middle of the night and was walking about the house. I confronted her about it, and she said that she was also feeling ill because she ate too much cake, so I guess it's not just me. So my entire family is currently ill, so that's good. Also, question for you guys. Question. See my face? See my face? Do you see it? Look at my face. Perceive my face. Yes? Are you perceiving? Do you perceive the face? This is with my computer webcam, and it has been what I've been using to stream. The question is, do I get a better webcam so that you can see my acne in better detail? Better detail acne. That's the question. Do we need acne in HD? Or is this good enough? Yes, better camera. All right, we've got one more gay face. Okay. I'm thinking of asking for a camera and some spinny rings for my birthday. You know those rings that like you put them on and then you can those that's what I want. I want the spinny. I want the woo. That's what I want. And they're like $5. My parents are like, "We should get you." Did I get anything for birthday? No, I did not. I did indeed not get anything. All of my extended family is kind of busy dying right now. So there hasn't been a lot of gifts and things. ADHD at its finest for real. I love normal rings, but like spinny rings would be even better. I thought I had rings here. I don't. I just have a rolled up belt, an empty tube of Neosporin, a chocolate wrapper I haven't thrown away yet, a pencil, a nail clipper, chapstick, hand lotion, a coaster that I fixed with Gorilla Glue, another coaster. This one's from NASA, fun fact. Um, this is a pen that my dad got at Cornell when he used to go there like 8 billion years ago. This is a tiny little hat that is a little wizard hat that I made out of paper and um tape. This is a fidget. This is a glasses case I never use. I always just leave my glasses on the table open, so I don't know why I have it. This is an empty box for AirPods. Well, not AirPods, but Raycons, you know. Um I've got three different pen cases. Um, uh, uh, s- uh, I don't think I'm allowed to say that because of TOS, but you know, the tool thing. Four different dice, two empty Diet Coke cans, Japanese from Zero, a cool eraser that I like, a tape dispenser, and some Lysol. That's what okay, that's not all of what I'm surrounded by right now, but that's some of the things I'm surrounded by right now. Does that count? I'm ADHD coded. Really? Really? I didn't know, you know? Just had no idea. That's shocking, really, that me, of all people, would be accused of being ADHD. I mean, where would you even see that? You know, where would you see something so uh I don't know, what's an adjective? Green. Why would you think of something so green? Why would you do that? Why would you think so green? I don't know how that's green, but it's green now. Anyways, I'm going to stop just chatting at you and show the game. Hi, it's the game. Look at that. It's the game. It's the thing we're here to do. Here, let me turn this up like I had before for the streamness. Okay, question. Should I put on I do love my hoodie. Yeah, you should join if you want to, Charlie. Um, okay, here's the question. Do I put on background music or do I wait for the natural Minecraft music to come in? Because it's Minecraft and the natural music isn't gonna come in for like 30 minutes. Because then, for some reason, the music always glitches out and then has to run through an entire loop silently before it can do the thing properly. Oh yeah, by the way, this whole thing is obsidian. So I like to just go around and see, it's very therapeutic. Show the glass floor. Okay. Jay has been doing a lot of work on the glass floor. This is what I've been working on. Here, hang on. I'm distracted as I do. This is what I've been working on. I just added the top 2 layers of this. So this is now the height I actually wanted at. So just imagine that that's happening on both sides. Which is probably what we'll end up working on today. And then through here, you did at one point help with the floor, yes, Geo, but I mean, Jay has been working on this nonstop for about 3, 4 weeks or something. This is the floor. We only have one layer left. You see where this glowstone is? I just put in this glowstone a little while ago. This glowstone is going to be the layer with the last layer of flooring, the floor layering of last. You know what I mean. Um, that's where it's gonna go. And actually, it looks really cool. Jay is the one who said that we should add glowstone to the sides, and it looks really neat. I really like it because it has like this nice gradient from the sides, but also from the bottom. It looks really cool. I really like it. That was a cool suggestion. Z can get you back to the server. You can't get mod pack. Can me back to the server. Z can me back to the server. I can't get mod pack. You just get the thing from the Oh, oh right. Okay. I see what you mean. Yes, I can back to server. That was very confusing. I was confused. Okay. I'm going to swap to the other account and back to server. Okay. Grabbing, invite, copy, boom. Go to Charlie, post, and done. Look at that. Whee! The power of doing things. All right. All right. Now I'm going to go back over here. Cool. Okay. I've fixed. Wait, there's people in chat. Hi. There's people in chat, in the game, and also in the stream. This is very confusing. Very weak for you. What? Very weak for you? What? Guys, this is too many things for my brain, and there's not even that much happening. What's happening? I'm so confused. Very weak for you? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's how I feel right now. I feel like there's a random, anyway. Scar says raw in the chat. There we go. Okay. There's always creepers down here because this mob farm actually spawns more mobs outside of the farm because I haven't lit up the sides. So I should probably do that. But you can see how much I've been working on it. Like this obsidian was only just starting way over there last time we streamed. So now the power of doing stuff is very weak for me. I see. Fair enough. The power of doing stuff is also fairly weak for me sometimes, but then other times it's like really powerful for no reason. Anyways, it's all the way over here now. And I have to make both of these towers up to that height, so I have to make that one like that one before I can bring the obsidian across, because the obsidian has to like connect to this, and then it's gonna make like an arch hopefully over the top of these stairs, because I don't wanna fully block this out. Like I still wanna be able to fly right here and see this area, but I won't be able to see the sides because there will be these giant towers in the way. I also don't know what I want to put here on the sides. But I know I want some sort of floor because it will drive me insane if this is just an open space. That will just drive me mad. So this and the same thing over there, that has to be fixed at some point. But yes, towers are very cool. I like them. They're looking good so far. And I really like how they look when they're done. Like that looks really neat. I'm really happy with this pattern. It's really annoying to build, but it's very fun when it's done. Here, let me use slow falling because I'm trying to give you guys a good view and I'm failing because I'm not using slow falling. There we go. But you can see the difference, right? The 3 more layers definitely make it look extremely different. And the bottom part, honestly. Like I cleaned up the end stone down there. Oh, Jay, are you going to bed? You said night in chat. Okay, cool. I'm going to, yeah, confusing. Here, this is just like a little area that I've added on recently. I'm not sure if this even existed last time we streamed. It's really new. But it is, so I guess Jay is going to bed. I guess Jay just randomly quit stream and is going to bed. Okay, cool. But this is just a little trading area. And it's all the villagers from spawn. You know how we used to have that huge like spawn area? Now all the spawn villagers are here. Because Liv has been revamping spawn and there was no longer room for that villager area. So I am now the owner of the villager area. Also, the Minecraft music is not coming in clutch. So I'm going to grab us some non-copyright music. Let's see. I want copyright free. Do we want synthwave? I do like synthwave. I think I'm gonna be boring and go back to my synthwave origins. Do I do this a lot? Yes. Am I going to do it again anyway? Yes. Here. There we go. It's beautiful. There we go. Synthwave time. Let me know if that volume is good, by the way. Oh wait, you guys can hear it. There we go. Now you can. I'm very smart sometimes. Sometimes my smartness is just overwhelming. Smartness, intelligence. Hahaha. English language. Alright, I turned it down a little bit. Is that good, Gio? I mean, Charlie, sorry, I read your username. It's really hard when your username is a different thing than your name. My brain is not brain enough for this brain. By the way, this is my old little abandoned shop. Look at this poor little shop. I was so hopeful that someone would like my shop. They did not. No one liked my shop. No one bought my stuff. It's a very sad time. I still like the giant rabbit though. Giant rabbit is a vibe. Anyway, this is Liv's little village for what they're working on. See, you can tell there's check marks for the ones that are already completed. See, check marks. And the ones that aren't obviously don't have them. And this little village here is eventually going to be villagey. It's cool. I like it. I'm excited to have some more builds on the server, just sort of around. I'm also really, like, happy with how this base is going. I know I talk about this base too much, but it's literally all I do on this server. Like, literally, that's why I play, is to work on this base. So, can I check on your house? Sure. Oh, I should change that spawn point name. Your house is your head. Oh, and you have the kidnapped villager. I forgot about that. And some dogs. I don't remember the dogs. The dogs might be new. Pig Pickle. Zim Zoom. That's okay. I did not read that. If I go in here. House seems very house-like. House seems housey. It's got lots of plushies in it. I do like the plushies. Your chest is very empty though. House is house-like. Let me change this. That waypoint is from before your name changed. Because that is how long this server has been going on. Look at how cool this window is, by the way. This is an underappreciated window because it's on a side I don't look at a lot. But look at this window. It's a good window. This window took me a while. Look at this window. Everyone enjoy this window. Take a moment. Enjoy the window. Do you feel like you enjoyed the window? Did you enjoy it? If so, 10 points to your respective Harry Potter house. I always say 10 points to Gryffindor to reference the meme, and then everyone goes, I'm not part of that one. And I'm like, I know, but that's the quote. Whoa, now we've got double music. Minecraft music finally came in. Turning it off so that we don't have double music, because that's gross. Okay. What am I actually doing? Question mark, question mark. I'm gonna need a roof on this. I need to connect this to that. I need to fix the entire storage area. That's a problem for another time. Let us see. I really don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of brain dead. I'm a wee bit brain dead. I have been kind of messing around all day, and now I'm being told to mess around more, and it's very difficult for the little wee brain. The brain didn't have a lot of brain cells to begin with, and now it's being told to brain cell, and it's just screeching. You know what we really need? We need a floor here. Am I procrastinating from doing the other tower? Yes. Am I going to continue procrastinating from doing the other tower? Also, yes. Let us grab this diorite. Because, hey, free diorite. Wait, no. That is the wrong place. Home, TP, storage. There we go. I know where my things are. And we're gonna do... yeah. That's what we're doing. Oh, I think we're lagging out. Oh, good. I love lagging out. It's my favorite activity. We await the lagging out. It's gonna be epic. Epic lagging out moment. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix this. Because it's lagging out. In the meantime, hi. Close it up of my face again. I'm sure you missed being this close by to my face. I know that the withdrawals can be crazy, but it's alright. It's alright. I'm back. I'm back. It's okay. It's okay. We're all here. I'm so annoying. That's okay. Alright. It is loading. It is loading, I promise. It is doing the thing. It will get there. It's just that it's Minecraft, so it's gonna be what it is. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We've got a loading screen. We've got a loading screen, ladies and gents. Look at that loading screen. I still don't care. Kaka. That's the server we need. Load. 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 Load thyself. Become loaded. Become not the loading, but instead the loaded. There is no try, there is only do, and loading is to try, and loaded is to do. So do the do, and do not try, for you are Yoda, and you know better. That's logic, right? That's how that works? I don't think it's buying it, it's not loading. It's not loading, guys. I don't think it's buying it. Hello? Hello? Oh, do I have my VPN on? I might have my VPN on. That might be the problem. If I have my VPN on, that always makes life extremely slow and painful. For both Minecraft and streaming. But I'm gonna try and not click off, because whenever you click off, you've admitted defeat. And it can smell fear. In the meantime, I have... Here, look. I drew a cool basket earlier. I hope you can see that. Basket. I don't know. We can draw things. It's not moving, is it? This thing is not loading. It's a lie. The cake is a lie. Okay, so it's a lie, guys. It's popped up the I'm not loading thing. Okay. Trying again. Okay, stream's gonna blip. Hang on. Are we back? Are we doing anything? Are we back? Are we okay? Are we alive? Are we breathing? Are we breathing? Oh, we're here. Yay. Look at that. It's almost like character development, but it's not nearly as, I don't know, what is it? Question mark. I'm really not sure. It's so weird not to have live here. It was weird. Okay. Minecraft has stopped glitching. We are in. Okay. Here we are. So it did convert those. Okay. Home. TP. Big base. Whee! We're gonna fly this way. I'm just gonna fix little tiny things, because I don't want to fix the big things right now. That sounds like doing things. I'm not sure I'm in a super doing things mood right now, you know? I'm in a minor doing things mood. Where you do little minor things that don't feel difficult. That's actually something that I read about ADHD the other day. That you should do small tasks to get yourself in the mode of working on whatever you're working on. And then whatever the big task is will suddenly seem more manageable because you're already zoned in on the task. And I read that and I was like, that seems reasonable. But yes, that's a thing I read. So to literally everyone who watches me, because I'm fairly certain we are 100% neurodivergent, with literally no exceptions. Now you know. Giving out pro tips to the gang, you know what I'm saying? Gotta help each other out. Alright, let's see here. Do note that I read this, like, it was from another neurodivergent person, but it was not from, like, a professional book or something. It was not minorly a reputable source, but not majorly. You know what I'm saying? Not brain chemist person. Diorite. I'm gonna need more diorite pretty soon. Oh no, I'm gonna have to farm diorite then. Why did I decide to do this out of diorite? That was so bad. Didn't I learn my lesson the last few times I used diorite? Okay, here I go. Using diorite. My favorite activity. Farming diorite out of my local diorite areas. Let's not do it directly on the surface. This looks good though. Give me diorite. I'm going to use this just for stream purposes. So I can see fairly well in dimmer areas, but I don't think you guys can. Because the stream automatically makes things a little bit darker, which is weird but true. Hashtag weird but true. There's a lot of things that I feel like would fit under hashtag weird but true. If that was an actual hashtag, I feel like that would be 90% of life. You know what I'm saying? Home, TP, big base. I think this is the wrong type of brick, but I'm going to check. Offset diorite is what I've got right now. Offset diorite bricks. This is offset diorite bricks. Dang! I am good. That was like a basic memory task there. And I succeeded. Who am I? There we go. Yes, I'm thinking, so here's the thing I was thinking about today. MST, Mountain Standard Time, which is what my hometown time is, seems to have daylight savings and stuff at different times than most people. Like, randomly my schedule changes, and I don't think your guys's does, which is a problem, because then people send me messages being confused about when streams are. And I'm trying not to be confusing. Like, the whole goal was to not be confusing. You know what I'm saying? So, I am just like, hang on. Clicking on things. But I'm thinking of changing to Central Standard Time. So that no one is confused anymore. Because Central Standard Time, despite the fact that it'll be showing up as like really weird times compared to when I'm streaming, it will mean that everyone knows when it is, because everyone kind of knows when Central Standard Time is. At least, I think most people do. Do you guys know what Central Standard Time is? Anyway, it's at least like a common unit. Although, I guess it does still change throughout the year with daylight savings and stuff, just daylight savings in a different area. I wonder if there's a time zone that doesn't change for daylight savings and stuff. Because if so, that would be really useful. I wonder, do these guys have that's calcite. I guess they're all the same. Calcite there. Do we have any other ones that might? Oh, I guess these ones, right? Because that's. I don't think any of those guys are mining. Those guys obviously are mining, but that's who we just looked at. These guys wouldn't have any cave blocks. Okay, yeah. So I think just in here. Oh, they have polished. Do they have normal? I doubt it. But I will look in case I am surprised. Because I don't remember them having normal. Yeah, it's looking like polished. Okay. Next time, tell me to build with polished. It's all good, Liv. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yay! Liv's here. Valid. Did you have fun, Liv? What, were you winning? Were you winning, son? Son, were you winning? Ooh, I don't think I have any more diorite. Actually, you know where I'll go? I'll go to I'll go to Ur's got my back. Ur's got my back, y'all. So this new teleport called is a new deep dark spot that I located. And I located it because I needed more what is it called? Swift sneak books. You hate the game, you're so bad. Oh, rest in peace, love. By the way, I'm not sure how long we're gonna play this stream. I doubt it will be the whole time. Just letting you guys know. Because I know some of you are downloading the mod pack to play with me, and I will probably hang out long enough that we can all play together for a little bit. But I will likely be moving to either the movie, or I have a few other games installed. And I don't know. I just want to do several things. I'm in a several things kind of mood. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue upwards. My nose is so cold. I'm dying. By the way, might be FNAF stream. I did load up FNAF Pizzeria Sim earlier today, just like for fun. And I got scared on the introduction. I got listen, it put me right in front of Circus Baby. And that's my childhood trauma character, you know? Everyone's got one character, I feel like, from FNAF that is their childhood trauma character. That one's mine. I admit it. It's Circus Baby. Circus Baby is the childhood trauma character. Although, honestly, most of them in general are kind of my childhood trauma characters. Like, because I watched FNAF first when I was like 7 or 8 or something, and I was a fairly like squeamish little kid, so it got to me hardcore. Like I was I don't know what age I was. Guys, I'm ADHD, leave me be. I don't have timelines, okay? But I recently figured out that was a symptom, by the way. I've been doing research. But on an undistracted note, I was watching when I was like 7 or 8, and I couldn't sleep in the dark. Like, it got to the point I couldn't sleep in the dark because I was worried that I was gonna look at my window and I was gonna see 2 glowing eyes, because FNAF 4 in specific really got to me as a kid. I was just like, oh my god, there's gonna be a scary animatronic out my window. I was very spooked. So that led to me not being able to sleep in the dark anymore. Now here's the thing. You may be wondering, how do you survive not being able to sleep in the dark? Did you just sleep during the daytime and work at night? That was not the case, because I was also one of those kids that had like, I want to be perfect syndrome, you know? So I didn't want to worry other people or seem weird for like not being able to sleep like a normal human being. So instead, what I did was I had this giant, like, huge flashlight that my dad gave. Well, okay, I guess it started with, I had these little tiny finger flashlights that I got from a library event, and I had like 5 of them, and I would literally shine them into my eyeballs. Like, I would close my eyes, and then through my eyelids I would just shine flashlights directly into my eyes and then pretend that it was daytime. And then one year for my birthday, because my parents just thought I really liked flashlights or something, I don't know, they just knew that I always had a flashlight around. So my dad got me like this military grade flashlight. It was like my favorite thing ever. But I would shine that into my eyes instead. And people wonder why I wear glasses now. They're like, what happened to your eyesight? I'm like, no idea. No clue. I don't know what happened there. No idea. But yes, that was my way of coping with my FNAF chaos. I also used to stare into the sun because other people told me not to stare into the sun. And if there's one thing that was true about younger me, it's that if you told me not to do something, I would immediately go do it. Like, it was a foolproof way to make me go do something, was to tell me not to do that. Like, even like normal things, like, hey, try not to, touch hot pans. I'd be like, alright, guess I gotta do that now. I mean, it was almost a moral principle. I just had to prove my defiance, I guess. I don't know. Small me was a menace. One of my favorite memories from being a small kiddo was, I used to take choir. and I was in this choir group that was held in a church, despite the fact my family is not and never has been religious. But I was allowed in because I was one of those nice little kids, and they were like, yeah, you can come in despite the fact you're not religious. You can be part of our choir group. So I was part of the Christian choir group. Now, me being me, I immediately created a tiny cult. I'm not gonna lie, it was just straight up a cult. The reason I call it a cult is because we also called it a cult. Even at the age of like 6 or 7, we were like, this is a cult. And we called ourselves the Upside Down Diamond. Now, the Upside Down Diamond, what we did is we would meet underneath, there was this one table, and it was just big enough that we could fit underneath it, me and like this one other girl who was also a part of my cult. And we would meet under the table, and then I would come up with little games to play. I would be like, okay, today we're gonna go, the most famous of my games, and the one that we did was the most, was trying to steal people's things, but wait, not just steal them, then you had to try to put it back before they noticed it was gone. Because I was a very wholesome little child, and I would not have suggested stealing things. Hey, thank you! Oh, thank you, Cappy Barking. Oh. Take face action. Oh my goodness. Thank you, man. That's real nice of you. Wow. Yeah. Cake to the face almost happened today. My mom made a giant cake. But anyways, so we would meet all the time underneath this table. Oh, you started following too? Thanks. Wow. So nice of you. Cheers, man. So, wait, what was I talking about? Hang on, the ADHD can't handle this much things. Hi, little Breezy, welcome in! Oh, all the peoples are here all of a sudden. Hi, everyone. So, anyways, this cult, birthday time! Birthday! Oh, guys, thank you. Cult, right. So, we would all meet under this table, and I would come up with little games to play. And, one time, the game I came up with was, let's go take that, a little marker over there that our choir teacher used all the time on the whiteboard, right? So there was this whiteboard that just kind of sat in the middle of the room, and it obviously had markers for it, right? And I looked at the whiteboard, and I looked at the church vents, and I thought, this seems like the same material. You know, this seems like the exact same material to me. They're both white, they're both shiny. They must be the same thing. So I grab the marker, and you know, everyone's used to me grabbing things at this point, because all the adults have seen me take their things, as I have noted previously, and put them back like a billion times. So they see me pick up this marker, and they're not even questioning it. They're like, oh, she's fake stealing it again. She's gonna put it back in like 5 minutes. It'll be fine. And I did indeed put it back in 5 minutes, but not before drawing a logo for the Upside Down Diamond Cult. And we all sat there, me and my 2 or 3 other little cult followers. And we were like, wow, we have a logo. We were very excited about it. We were like, this is really great. We've got a logo. We're so legit now. And after a while, we've kind of had our fun, and we're like, all right, we're gonna get rid of the logo now. And I start trying to wipe it off with my finger, and it's not coming off. So I'm starting to freak out. I'm like, oh god, it's not coming off the vent. As noted before, this is a religious choir. Okay, this is not and they're not like one of those chill religious choirs. It's more like the quite uptight religious choir. You know what I'm saying? So I was pretty sure I was gonna get in some pretty deep trouble about having drawn on the vent of the church. So my immediate reaction was not, I need to tell someone so we can clean this. But instead, me being me, my immediate reaction was, I need to disguise this right now. So I started scribbling on it until it wasn't recognizable as anything to do with the upside down diamond, and then immediately started lying about it. I came up with this whole story. Okay, there was this redhead girl. She was a visitor from out of town. She had visited the church. I saw her over there near our table, and I didn't like her being near our table, and that's why I knew that it had happened. And I was not sure what she had done over there, but once I heard that someone had drawn on the vent, I knew it had to be her because she was out of town, and that's something that someone from out of town would do. This was my story, and I sold this for 6 months. I was heavily involved in this choir, so this was like 6 months of seeing these people every day. And since I'm fairly certain that everyone still knew it was me, I was getting grilled on this every day as well. They'd be like, really? What was her name? And I'm like, I don't know, she's from out of town. Like, and the thing that made me fess up is that one of the teachers told me, all right, we've found this girl, she matches your description, she did come to visit, we're gonna check with her and see if she did it. And that's when I fessed up. I finally fessed up, and I was like, okay, listen, I did it. Please don't grill this random girl. That's when I finally admitted I did it. And I was taken to the head of the choir, because I was at summer camp when I fessed up. This was in the middle of the summer, okay? And so I was around these people literally 24/7. And I was taken directly to the choir teacher, and she goes, do you know what you did? And I'm sitting over here thinking, I told you a terrible lie and you believed it. Yeah, I know what I did. So what I said was, yeah, I know what I did. And they're like, okay. And then a little while later, I had to write an official letter of apology to the church, and I had to clean the vent in front of everyone. I assume as an example or something. And I think what I was supposed to take away from that was, not to lie. But what I took away from it, you want to hear what I thought? Fuck, I've got to learn to lie better. That's what I learned. If you're wondering what I learned, it was 1, that church people are kind of annoying and I kind of hate them, and 2, that I need to lie better. That was the 2 takeaways. So that was me. That's one of my favorite stories from my childhood, because it is me in a nutshell. Not only did I manage to create a small cult, but I also just took away the complete wrong lesson. Like, people tried to teach me something and I'm just like, you're right, I understand what you're saying there, I need to get better at lying. Got it. And honestly, after working on it for a while, I was a pretty dang good liar as a kid. I spent some real time on it, because I'm not kidding when I'm saying I learned that lesson. I mean, I really took it to heart. I really thought that's what they were teaching, and I tried to improve. I spent time, I practiced, I Google searched things, and you know what? I did improve. Yay? Question mark? So, I don't think I was quite cut out for, Christian church. I, don't think it was quite in my genes. Don't think I was, quite the target audience. For some reason, you know? Sometimes I just get that feeling. So that was my, big story about how I drew on a church vent. So, just great life advice there. Learn how to lie better. That's one that will forever live with me. I now realize, in retrospect, now that I'm a little older, that they were trying to teach me not to lie, but I did not get that at the time. Would I do it again? No, because I now know that the marker doesn't erase off of the vent. The thing was, I really wasn't trying to do anyone any harm. I just didn't want to get in trouble. But the moment that I realized anyone else was going to get in trouble, I fessed up. Like, I wasn't really a malicious kid. I didn't want anyone to get in trouble, was the thing. I wanted me to be included in the people who didn't get in trouble, but I never fessed up about how my other club members helped me, actually. I covered for them, because they actively asked me questions about if the other club members helped me in it, and I said no. Like, I was never the kind of kid who was really malicious in any way. I just was hoping that I could also get out of it. But when I knew someone had to take the blame, I wanted to be the person who took the blame. Which is great leadership skills, to be fair. So there's that. That was kind of noble of me in a weird, kind of messed up way. I don't know. I mean, would I draw a cool logo on a wall if I thought it would come off with no damage done? Like, because that's all I was trying to do. This whole story is just, I wanted to have a cool logo. That did kind of disband my little group, though. I was very sad about that. But I quit choir pretty soon afterward, because then all the official church people hated me. And I think they also kind of disliked my mom, because my mom had let that happen somehow. I later found that out. Mom told me later that she took like a huge reputation hit for me having done that. And I felt really bad about that in retrospect. I was like, oh, sorry. I did not know that. I did not mean to cause issues for anyone else. I just did. Which is kind of sad, but you know, that is what it is. So, yes. The answer to Liv's question is yes, if I didn't realize that it wouldn't. If I were in the same exact situation, and I had a cool club of people, and I had a marker in my hand, able to make a cool logo, and I genuinely thought with all my little innocent heart that it would come off. Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't I? If I can make a cool logo and then erase it and it goes away, it's fine. No one cares. It's just a logo. It's a creative thing. But the thing that I've really learned is that I need to double check my markers. Gotta double check what surface you're drawing on, what marker you're using, so that you don't accidentally cause property damage. Oops. But no, I don't see why that's wrong at all. I fail to see how that's incorrect. If you're talking about trying to shift the blame, not sure. Less sure on that. I think I might fess up, honestly. It depends on what we're talking about here. If it was like, I don't know. I was gonna say if I stabbed someone, but I wouldn't, is the thing. I would never do that, is the problem. But if theoretically I had, I think anyone wouldn't fess up to that because jail bad. But if it was just like I drew an event, I'm usually the first person to fess up that I did something. But I would do the same thing in the sense that I wouldn't admit other people had helped me. I always take blame by myself. I don't like bringing other people into it. If I can save someone else from taking blame on something, I definitely will. Like, I've done that on group projects too. If I worked super hard on something and someone else helped me a lot, I'll usually give them most of the credit. I don't really know why, it's just kind of built into who I am. It's not like I make an active choice and I'm like, I'm gonna be heroic. It's just kind of part of my personality. I don't know. I like helping other people. It makes me happy. So that extends to how I deal with problems and taking blame and things like that. Which is supposedly a good leadership quality? Where do you find people who actually help you in a group project? They help me because I'm homeschooled, Liv. So any projects where I'm working with other people usually are either honors things I'm doing through the high school advanced programs, or I'm actively at a college, either online or physically. I've done a few college things, I've done a few things with the high school, but it's like, yeah. So the reason is that I'm talking to people who are already heavily interested in academics. Things like group projects are definitely reasons I did not go to public school though. Let's see. You know what I want to do? I want to fill this in. I think we should just use obsidian, since we're producing a lot of that. Although we could also use blackstone. Give me your obsidian. Alright, show me some cool obsidian patterns. Ooh, I like that one. That one's less cool. Spiralies. Spiralies all the way. Always. Always spiralies. Spiralies are superior. Anyways, I have no idea what I was rambling about anymore. So I'm gonna ramble about a new thing. I've been learning about ADHD recently and watching ADHD content because it's finally starting to sink in that my sibling has an ADHD diagnosis. And I show literally every symptom they do. So that's slowly sinking into my brain cells. You know, the denial phase is strong, but we'll get there. And I've been thinking about that and watching stuff to try and wrap my brain cells around that. And then I started watching Odd HD content, which is autism and ADHD. And I have never been so called out in my life. Like, they were like, oh, you like to start projects all the time, and then you get distracted by them, but then you feel really bad for not finishing them, and you freak out all the time about how you're not finishing them and working on them right now. I was like, oh no, it's me. I'm not saying this is an official diagnosis or anything, but I've just been thinking about this because I've been like, odd. You know what I'm saying? Just odd. I am obviously going to... I do want to go get actually checked when that is available to me, but that is the thing. Liv says, do I need to... You are literally the master of unfinished projects. That is like a major sign. The other signs that I show really strongly is I talk to myself, which I did not know was a sign, but it apparently is one. I also absolutely have the most chaotic schedule ever. Like, I will hold a schedule for a short amount of time, and it will really help me, actually. And then I will just get bored of that schedule somehow. I don't know, I just get really tired of it. And then I can't, as soon as I break that schedule for even one day, I can't get back into it for the life of me. Like, no matter what I do, I can't get back into it. Also, my alarms. Like, I have a bunch of alarms because I never get up on the first alarm. I have like 8 alarms. It's all these little tiny things that just other people talk about doing as people with autism and ADHD. And it hits a bit too close to home. You know what I'm saying? I'm just reading through it all and I'm like, ooh, that's me, isn't it? That's me. Yeah. And then they're like, sometimes in social situations, you just get really quiet. Like, you just shut off for no reason. And you were really exuberant and talky a minute ago, but then you just randomly get tired and you're not upset or anything. You just randomly shut up. And I was like, I don't do that. And then I sat in the living room with my parents for like 5 minutes. And I realized that for the first 5 minutes, I was really chatty. And then I randomly went completely silent. And I was like, oh no. You know, it's that oh no moment, you know? That oh no. So I think I'm starting to understand that this is likely a thing I have. Which is weird, but also I don't know. I kind of find it fun. Cause I don't know, people with autism and ADHD have a much higher chance of randomly being spontaneous and coming up with cool projects and doing cool stuff like that. And that is 100% what I want to do with my entire life, because that's what I enjoy doing. But it's just weird because I'm starting to hear, as I'm looking into these things, I'm hearing from other people who have ADHD, and it is strange to hear other people who have really similar experiences to mine. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird to hear other people having similar experiences to my life, because I'm not used to that at all. I'm used to being that sort of odd duck, you know? You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, oh, these people, I really relate to them and understand what they're saying, which is very strange for me. And they were talking about, you know, because there's been a lot of weird trauma-inducing emotional stuff in my family recently. And they were talking about, you know, other people dying and how sometimes with autism that doesn't even really hit that hard, but it's the things like, oh, I can't play video games with that person anymore because, you know, they're literally not here anymore. That can hit really hard. And I was like, oh, that is me. Oh, yeah. So I'm still in denial a little bit right now, but I'm pretty sure at this point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of signs. There's a lot of them. It's not 1 or 2 at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's not even 3 or 4. It's a lot of signs. One of my favorite things that also points to this same thing being true is that I was hanging out at my workplace, or I guess previous workplace at this point. That's weird to think about. But I was hanging out there, and there's a lot of autistic and spectrum kids there. And my boss makes a joke about me being ADHD and on the spectrum. And I said, shush, I'm still in denial. And she goes, really? And I was just like, oh. Because it's not like she's uninformed of what autistic and spectrum kids look like and act like, etc. We literally work with them daily, right? And just the fact that she was so shocked to hear that I did not know that I was autistic. I don't know, that was a weird moment for me. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know, I'm going through it. We're in our self-realization phase. So that's a thing I've been going through recently. If you are interested, Liv, I can send you the AuDHD video that was most useful to me a while ago. I actually sent it to Jay because I was like, oh my god, this is literally how my brain works, and that's kind of terrifying. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that now then, because I'm distractible anyway, why not? Why not, guys? Why not? But yeah, that's a thing I'm starting to figure out. I think. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I go to get diagnosed and they're just like, no. And P.S. you're an idiot. And then I would be quite happy. Because I would be like, yay. Okay. Here, I will copy the link and I'm just gonna post that in chat. Because I think we are all neurodivergent here, and I'm just gonna put it there. And you guys can watch it if you want. That was the one that helped me the most, because it is an actual list of signs. He speaks really slowly, by the way, so watch it at 2x speed. But, which is another, such an AuDHD thing to say, but, you know. I also genuinely, here's where it gets really bad, guys. I got distracted. I got distracted in the middle of the video. I'm not kidding. I genuinely looked away and looked back and went, wait a minute, I don't know what just happened. I have to go back in the video. And I've been paying more attention to my mannerisms lately, and I've realized I do that a lot. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. So that's the thing. On the upside, I'm clearly, not unlike the, I don't want to say, I've heard that saying high functioning and low functioning is bad, but just truthfully, I clearly am on the high functioning end, which is good. I would rather that than not be, if you see what I'm saying. Because I'm currently not having any issues living by myself or anything. But it's just weird, you know? Sometimes you figure out things about yourself that you're just like, oh, hee hee hee. Guess I know that now. But yeah. That's just a thing I wanted to ramble about because I find it interesting. No idea if it's applicable to any of you or interesting to any of you, but if it isn't, too bad. You got to hear about it anyway. Because I just ramble about what's going on in my life. That's literally all these streams are. If you think there's more going to happen, then no. Not true. Nothing more is going to happen. This is what we do here. This is the full extent. I have also been thinking about restarting working on the movie again. It's really weird. You want to know something weird? This is only the 7th of this month. I've already streamed, what, 4 times this month? And it's only the 7th. That's insane. I've been really on top of it for no reason. But, yeah. It's good. But I'm thinking about starting to get back onto the movie bend. But also to finish the movie, before I go to college, I only need to do 1 scene a month. That is not including editing or music or anything, obviously, so it needs to be a little faster than that. But I'm actually doing this much faster than usual. I usually, between scenes, there is sort of a period where I stream things like Minecraft and stuff instead. And that's something that I've been realizing lately as well, is that, hey, you know, I kind of have a pattern, don't I? But yeah, for a while, I'll just stream Minecraft and stuff. I think it's just my brain needs time to come up with ideas for the new scene. And then I make the new scene, and we do that for a bit. And then we go back to playing Minecraft and doing other random things. And the fact that I'm already starting to think about doing the next scene on only the 7th of the month is what makes it exciting. Because that means I'm actually ahead right now of how quickly I usually do this. Which is cool. I'm really excited about that, actually. Whenever I'm ahead of schedule, I get very happy. Because I like to have things that I'm doing and to feel like I'm making progress on them. I'm also glad that I'm back into streaming. I considered quitting for a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Atrial! Welcome back, welcome back. I know, tis Charlie. Why do you have so many accounts anyway? Okay, message me on the streaming side, dude. What am I talking about? Liv, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm talking about, I thought about quitting streaming for a bit, honestly. Just cause I was like, wow, this is really hard on my sleep schedule and stuff. And that was back when I was forcing myself to make like, I would say a scene every week or so. That was really burning me up. I wasn't even making scenes I was proud of anymore. I was just like, wow, this is really hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. But yeah. And recently I've instead been like, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, perfect, this is 10. I've been like, what do I actually need to get done to achieve the goal I have, which is to make the movie before I go to college so that when I get to college I can release it, right? Because I want to do that on my own time and on my own bank account. Because that's important. I want to have my own income, I want to have control of the funding of the movie, and should it succeed, I want to have the ability to make proceeds off of that to fund my other projects, right? And maybe another movie, I don't know, if movies really take off, that may be the thing I do, right? But, yeah, so as soon as I go to college, I want to release that. Okay, bye! See you, Charlie. Thanks for dropping in. So that's something I want to do, and I realized that, in order to release the movie by the time I go to college, I still have more than 6 months right now. I have 7 months right now. And that's pretty insane. Right, 7 months, given the fact I only have 7 or 8 more scenes, that's a scene a month, right, as I said, and that's exciting, because it means that I can actually go at a more natural pace. There's a lot of scenes I want to edit, there's a lot of things I want to add or remove, but just taking the pressure off of myself a little bit, and being like, wait, no, hang on. You actually have the time you need to do this? I think is actually going to end up being very important to me finishing this project. Because I was really starting to get up in my head about it. And now I'm not so much, you know? I know I talk about this kind of stuff a lot. I talk about the background behind what I'm doing a lot, but I feel like people don't do that, and it makes me sad. Because I feel that the creation process is almost more interesting than the final project in some ways. Like, I'm sure the final product will be seen by more people. The creation has only been seen by like 10 people total, right? But the creation project is so much more important to me. How it goes when it is released will obviously decide if I do another one. It will decide how I think about it going forward, but it does not decide how I feel about the project. It does not decide if I'm proud of what I made. That relies on what I do right now. And that's, in some ways, more important to me, you know? Like, I do want it to go well when it goes to theaters, but for me, going well would mean 100 people saw it, right? For normal production companies, that would be a complete wash, right? 100 people saw it, that's like $200, right? That's a complete wash for people who put in like billions and billions of dollars into a project. But for me, who's just doing it as a side thing for fun, $200 would be huge, right? I would be just over the moon with that. So, you know, I just think the scales are very different. If I do end up making the next hit movie, I will obviously be surprised for one, and really happy for another. But that's not actually my goal. Because I think setting that as a goal is to just go, I want to be unhappy with my final project, you know? That is not my final goal. My final goal is to make a movie I'm really proud of, and maybe have, like, Liv see it, you know? That's the current level of my goal. That's what I'm currently thinking of when I think of success for this project, is that Liv goes to see it in theaters. That's what I want, right? And I think that's a perfectly decent goal because it is still extremely difficult. Completing this movie by that point in time, that's not an easy thing to do. It's just not. The goal I have set out for myself here is extremely difficult. Usually people take entire production companies to make a single film, right? And billions of dollars. Doing this by myself on a budget of $0, if I manage to get anything out there, that's a huge achievement and something to be proud of. And that is 100% how I feel about it. I understand that not all the animation is going to be perfect. I understand that the music is going to be what I can make. Understand this, right? But I will be happy if I just get to show it to Liv. Because Liv's been there the whole time. And that means that Liv is the one who needs to see it. You know? Literally, it's just Liv. And Jay. I'd like for Jay to see it. That's the list. That's the list of people I want to see it. And I know that Jay's family may not want to go to the movie theater, so I may literally have to comp Jay. I might have to be like, here Jay, just have it for free, because... And then I'll sell one ticket to Liv. And you know, that standard is extremely low. but it's also extremely high in the fact that I have to have something to show. Because there's no way that I'm just gonna be like, here, this is the best I could do. No. No, you guys know me well enough to know that I would literally die first. I'm gonna make a film I'm proud of. Anyway. Sorry, I think about this stuff too much, and then I think about it like on loop in my head, and then I have to say it out loud somewhere, and that streams. So, congrats on hearing my random brain ideas. Sorry for rambling though. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be fun to finish up that movie, and I'm excited for the music project too. That one is so much easier. Oh my god. Talk about like different expectations. Movies versus a single song. Because I'm gonna have to do background music for the whole movie, you know what I'm saying? But normal music, I'm looking forward to it because I know that it's gonna be... I've always wanted to release a song. Like, since I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8. Because that's when I wrote my first song, was when I was 7 or 8. I just like wrote it in the shower, singing over and over again a chorus until I had a verse. And literally that's the entire song, is one chorus and a verse. Still, like, that was the first one I ever wrote. And that is a very valuable memory to me. But also, I never quite actualized that dream of releasing it. I never really released that song. I never released any of my music. Despite that I have made a decent chunk of music, I have yet to release any of it. And even now, like, I've been working with Jay to actively write songs and try to focus on that more and be more professional about it. Even now, I'm sitting on like 4 or 5 songs, and I'm sitting over here going, I don't want to record the vocals. I don't want to make the backtrack. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And it's that strange anxiety that kept me from doing it last time. And I don't know where that anxiety comes from. I have no idea. I haven't had any sort of musical background that would really logically cause that anxiety, but it still seemed to have it. And so pushing past that will be a challenge, for sure. But I'm excited to have done it. And I think I will. I don't think that will be... That's not a maybe in my mind. That is now a win. Which is exciting. I've been leaning into that mentality recently, and it's really helped me. Is to stop asking myself if I will do something, and instead ask myself when I will do something. And I know that sounds strange, because sometimes you're like, well, maybe you don't want to do this thing. But the thing I've found as I've looked into it is that no, I really do want to do the thing. I sit around all the time and just wonder, do I really want this thing? Or am I just making it up? And then I realize, no, I do want the thing. I'm just judging myself for wanting to do it. And I don't know why I do that. That's just really weird. But I do seem to do that. I'll sit around and be like, I don't know, do I really want to try that thing? Yes, I do. And I've been trying to incorporate that recently into how I think about myself and what I'm doing. I've been trying to incorporate that mentality of, yes, you do want to do the thing. Stop wondering if you want to do the thing and do the thing. Which sounds easy, but it hasn't been for me. That's been a big change in my life. To try and do things I'm interested in. It's what brought me to streaming, and it's what brought me to this movie, and it's what I hope will continue to push me to do weird and interesting things in the future. It's definitely a little terrifying, but it is 100% the way that I create things that I'm proud of. And I think that's important. For me in specific, the way that my brain works, it's very important to have things that I personally am proud of doing. I understand that in the modern world, it's very impressive to hold a job. I understand it's impressive to make a good living, right? And I do want to do those things because, you know, having money is nice, but that's not... When I think about what I want to do with my life, that's not even on the list. That's a thing I have to do to survive, to do the things I want to do. That is not the thing I want to do. Does that make sense? I do not sit here and think, wow, what I want to do is have a good working wage. It's not what I feel. What I feel is I want to support my projects. I want to have the funds I need to do cool things that I actually want to be doing. And that's something I realized a while ago, was that I was like, oh, I don't actually care about making a bunch of money. What I care about is having money for the things I want to be doing. And that was interesting to me, because I never quite realized that about myself. Like, I've always been extremely based on funds, but it was just kind of that realization of moment of, oh, that's why, you know? Oh, that's why I care about how much money I make. That's why I'm focusing on things that will get me a larger income. It's because I want to support projects and I want to be creative. And that was just interesting to understand about myself, because I did not previously. Anyways, I seem to be just doing little tiny tasks around the base, which is kind of fun. I don't know if Liv is still even here, but I think they are. They might be off watching the Odd HD video. Oh, you're here in the game chat. I see. I see. Fair enough. Hello. So yes, much thinking out loud, but hopefully thinking out loud interestingly. You've been trying to sort out the water situation? That's fair, Liv. That's fair. I wish you luck. I've actually done two fairly useful things here. I've put a roof on top of this building, and over here I've put a roof on top of that building. So that's actually good progress. Despite the fact I'm just kind of rambling randomly, I'm actually making a decent chunk of progress here. This is also almost 1.5 of these high now, I think, which is exciting. I might just do the brown all the way up before I bother trying to go through and adding quartz to the outside of this. I might just make it a full tower first, because the quartz is real annoying. I mean, it is annoying to a whole new level to place this pattern of quartz. I've been going across in strips though, which helps, because at least you're going in a pattern instead of having to remember this whole thing mentally in your head. This road is starting to hurt. Oh damn! Wait a minute. We've been streaming for an hour and 5 minutes. Damn. That is a wild, actually. I forgot to get water that stream. I also forgot to turn my VPN off. In general, I forgot a lot of things. But yeah, one thing I've been thinking about is that I think off stream, I may try to figure out the scene I really want. You guys know that the last thing we did in the movie was that Orion and Eos just jumped into the river, right? That's where we ended. The thing I really want to do is I want to have a scene where they sink the bottom of the river. I just want to have some really nice volumetric lighting and just them slowly sinking. I think that would be really, really pretty. I don't know why I need that scene in my life, but I do. You know when you can just tell that there's a scene that you need? I need that scene. I don't know why I need that scene, but that scene is required. Oh, by the way, Liv, I have all your lanterns for you. But after that is the Mosasaur scene. Here you go, Liv. All your lanterns as ordered. Because when I was trading with villagers, you said you wanted lanterns, so... You're welcome. Gosh, look at this mess. What is this? What is happening? More than you needed. Well, I'm glad, because they're yours now. I'm sorry, there are no returns. No returns at all. Returns are not allowed. Home TP storage. Where's Copper? What's your name? I'm Copper. I'm a hound dog. Just me? Okay. Oh, okay. Here, I will TPA and look at the pyramid. Show me the pyramid. It's pretty cool. I like how it's translucent. It looks very neat. I like it. Liv is pulling out all the stops for her shark babies. Yeah, I would think it would be. I wish you luck. Despite the fact I have no idea how to fill this. I would think you would want to start at the top, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you just want to fill this whole thing with like a trash block, like probably endstone? Fill it up to the top, and then it will do like the thing where if you have a line along one side and a line along another side, it will do like the fill-in in the center and go across. And then you just mine down one and you add another water bucket or two, and then it'll fill in across, and then you go down. Does that make sense? That would make it so that the whole thing filled instead of what is happening right now. I'm not sure this is less effort, Liv. I'm not sure this is because it's not gonna fill in the middle like this. You know that, right? Sorry. Things happened in the actual chat. Best viewers! Liv! Liv, we've got best viewers! Oh. Oh. Look at them. Look at them! Enjoy them. I'm about to delete them. Bye-bye! Whew. Yeah, the world's getting weird. Anyway. Happy birthday to me! No one's gonna understand that in the VOD, but that's alright. Woo! What shall I ramble about next? I'm getting a little bit eevee. A little bit eevee. Ooh, is that my pole? There we are, that's my pole. I found my pole. I was supposed to build something here. What can I build here? Ages ago, I was told to build a thing here. I will build. I know what I will build. Boop, boop. Let me get rid of a couple of these. Whee! Okay. This can go like that. We will actually use this. This will go boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. We use actual blocks because that would be faster. Yay, we can! Let's go! Hang on, I'm struggling. How do these look? I'm thinking. I guess they don't really have a snout, do they? Oh, I just kind of gave that away. Oops. You didn't hear anything. You heard nothing. You know nothing. Nothing happened. You weren't there. It's a myth. I have no idea if this is gonna look good or not. Actually, let me boop 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 boop. That is very cute. I don't really have anything for eyes right now. He has yellow eyes. Whee! Ah ha ha. I'm dying. I'm not actually dying, but I am dying. Hey. Sorry, energy dropped. Can you tell? After I finish this, I shall go do the EB. Alright, let's see how this is. Oh, there's chests? Why are there chests here? Are these mine? Huh. That's pretty cute. Hang on. Oh. Sure. We'll use smooth quartz blocks back here, because why not? And then, boop, 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 plop, plop. Yay! It's a doggo. I have officially fulfilled my promise to build something. I don't know why there's a dog here, but there is a dog here. So that's good news, you know? Everyone needs a dog. And now Liv has a dog, which immediately makes Liv's base much better. I think I was originally gonna build a second base here or something, but my current base is already enough problems, so I think I'll refrain from having a second one. But I will give you a dog, so that you can have a dog. Okay. Puppo achieved. Enjoy Puppo. Puppo for Puppo. Alrighty. I'm going to go now, Liv. I think I have had enough for the night. So I shall wave you ta-ta. This is me waving you ta-ta and goodbye and adieu. Actually, wait, let me do this properly. Here we go. I'm here in a larger version of myself. And I'm going to say good night. I am tired. And I'm going to sleep. So, I guess tagline, because I don't really have anything to ramble about. Thank you for coming in, Liv, and birthday happened. I'm older. Let's go. Woo! Older. Woo! Birthday! And with that, tagline time. Remember, stay spontaneous. I'm gonna do a robotic outro dance this time. Wow. I don't know. Is this outro dancey?